Hi boys and girls. Tonight you're going to be working on another adjective activity. Let's review that an adjective describes a noun or a pronoun. So the words scary, haunted, and dark are all adjectives that I could use to describe a house. Adjectives give readers more information about a subject. There's a big difference between a nice person and a rude person. Adjectives usually come before the words they describe. So they usually come before the nouns. Always try to use adjectives that give the reader a clear picture. You're going to read the following sentences and you're going to underline the adjective that's used in the sentence, and then you're going to replace it with a more interesting adjective. So you're going to write in a more interesting adjective beside it. Let's take a look at the first sentence we see here in the example. It says, we make useful things from clay. They thought that a better, more descriptive word would be valuable. So we make valuable things from clay. That's our new sentence. Example number 2. My dad made a good dinner last night. Good is one of those boring, kind of overused adjectives. So to be more specific, they said delicious. My dad made a delicious dinner last night. That sounds a little bit more like a 5th grade sentence. So we're going to work on some of the following sentences together, and you're going to finish on your own. Let's look at sentence 3. It says, a nice woman let me sit with her at the meeting. Another kind of boring word here. They underlined the word nice. So another word, a nice woman let me sit with her at the meeting. I'm going to say a better word to use there would be the word friendly. Okay? A friendly woman let me sit with her at the meeting. Number 4, the brown seat was very clean. So the noun is seat and the adjective that describes it is brown. So instead of saying the brown seat was very clean, I'm going to say the upholstered seat was very clean. Upholstered means it's covered in fabric or cloth. Okay, so that just sounds like a more of a sophisticated adjective to use than brown. Okay, sentence 5, the old man walked slowly. The noun here is man, and the word to describe the man is old. And a better way, a more sophisticated way to say that would be the elderly man walked slowly. Okay? I want you to do numbers 6 through 10 on your own. You're going to pause the video, work on those, and when you're done, resume play, and I will help you go over the directions with your assignment on the back side of this paper. Pause now. Okay, we are on the second side of our homework tonight, and what we are doing is we're doing a word challenge. It's kind of like a scavenger hunt. So we're going to be thinking about words that describe nouns again, and they want us to come up with 3 adjectives that would describe an apple. 3 adjectives that would describe an apple. I'm going to do this one with you. I always think of the word crisp. A crisp, juicy, red apple. Okay? Sentence question 2 says, name 2 adjectives that could describe a zombie or another kind of a monster. If you have your own ideas, that's great. Fill them in. I'm going to say one adjective that could describe a zombie would be scary. And another one would be ugly. Okay? Name 3 adjectives that start with the letter W. Okay, I'm going to say first one that comes to mind is the word wonderful. Also, what about the word windy? You could have a very windy day. And what about the color white? White is also an adjective. Okay, so you're going to do the rest of this on your own. This is kind of a fun activity to do. And when you're finished with this paper, please write at the bottom next to the star that you're going to make here, a little asterisk, please write 2 adjectives that describe Mrs. Souza right here, okay? And please be kind. 2 adjectives that describe Mrs. Souza. Thank you. Have fun.